认真的忍者已经到来。Real Ninja Podcast， 别说是幼稚话题，一般命都是凭了光线，但是人的真实考验，忍者精神永不
What up? It's me, Prez, and guess what? You just stumbled upon a Real Ninjas podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique viral videos, and speak about that fuck shit. And where there's Prez, there's usually bread, but no bread tonight. All right. We are going to talk about some stuff, but before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. But if you don't do that, guess what? There's always other ways to support. There's a Cash App scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and send me like $5. Say, Prez, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, and I will. Okay. This is our what is our going on our 6th year? Yes. Okay. The growth has the subscriptions haven't been where I want them to be, but we are #1 podcast in the town. You're welcome. Okay. And that's been voted Community Choice Awards. All right, your boy Prez has been putting in his work on the podcast scene. All right, every week, interesting topic, and it goes down. All right, so we are talking about a something that's very, let's say, popular right now, and it is. Hold on, damn it! I got the wrong thumbnail up. Wrong thumbnail up. Dang, Prez. I didn't put the right thumbnail up. That sucks. Well, damn. How? I swear I uploaded it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, y'all. I don't fuck up like that. Tell you that right now. I definitely uploaded it. So, hold on. We about to get rolling, y'all. 1 second. Hold up. That's crazy. Did it not want to upload for me? I tried to upload a video and it didn't upload, and I forgot to upload the thumbnail, which is crazy. Okay, so I apologize. Back to it though. The thumbnail today is the viral obsession with looks maxing. What young guys are risking for that glow up, okay? So that's what we're talking about today. If you don't know what looks maxing is, that's what we're going to get in today. All right. Come on. StreamYard going crazy today. Okay. So, have you ever heard of looks maxing? It's typically a guy thing because girls don't need to looks max. Their looks max is being whatever they want to be. Okay. There's no looks maxing for girls, okay? They, because you don't need it, all right? Most women are going to get with a guy one day. I'll tell you that right now, all right? So you don't need it. Any woman can get a guy. Not any guy, but any woman can get a guy. Not any guy can't get a woman, but any woman can get a guy. That's 100% for sure. You can be half octopus, got a horn coming out your shoulder, possibly even the Antichrist, and you're still going to get a man. Know that. All right. So looks maxing is for the guys who want to, and there's different levels. That's what we're definitely going to talk about today. All right. So in the chat, put a 1 or a 2, 1 for yes, 2 for no. If you ever did some type of face or body upgrade routine, not a surgery. I'm talking about a routine. Okay. I guess plastic surgery will be looks maxing also, but we're talking about non-surgical doctor shit. Okay, and that's what we're talking about. That's what looks maxing is. I've heard about it, and as a handsome man myself, I always try to maximize my looks. Okay, so that's why I'm interested in it. Now, I'm not interested in actually, because I haven't seen it. online. All right, I done seen looks maxing online, and it doesn't look appealing to me, you know. But also, the people who's talking about it is automatically talking about it negatively. I am going to look into it myself. Okay, so I got some clips today. I got some stats today. Why would someone want to look max? All right. Well, it's a stat that says more. So here goes some stats. Okay, so better looking people get treated differently. That better jobs, more matches on apps. Even strangers are more friendly when you're more attractive. Okay, I mean, if you look scary, people gonna be scared. If you look pleasant, people are gonna be pleasant around you. Okay, that's why they say lead with a smile. If you want to look pleasant, I'm saying. That's what looks max right there, ladies. If you want to maximize your looks, smile a little bit more. I know y'all hate when guys say to smile, but I don't give a fuck. All right, so looks maxing has been a thing since the early 2010s. That's when it pretty much started, and it was real niche on different type of forums and stuff like that. Guys wanting to know how to look better. All right. And again, I'm telling you, there's different tiers to this because I'm a looks maxing. If you, and I promote looks maxing to all people actually, but it's on a different level. Okay, so even you know what? I don't even know if what I do is being a personal trainer actually looks maxing. Is it naturally getting your body to where it naturally can be? Is that looks maxing? Because everything I've seen with looks maxing is unnatural, not things that just happen to you or things you can do to make yourself look better. But it was started in the black pill side of the internet. If you don't know what the black pill is, I got a definition of it. The black pill is a ideology within involuntary celibate subcultures, suggesting that sexual success is entirely determined by genetic physical attractiveness, making it impossible for unattractive men to find partners. Okay, so the men that believe in black pill, because there's a black pill. Well, there's a lot of pills now. It was red and blue pill, and that comes from the Matrix movie, where red is the truth. The red is not the Matrix. The blue is the Matrix. Okay. Do you want to know the truth? That's the red. If you want to be in the Matrix looking at fake shit, that's the blue. Black is more doomsday-ish. Okay. It's what is. It is what it is. Okay. They say that if you're you can't get girl. I mean, it's nothing like, okay, let me say the definition one more time. The black pill is an ideology where involuntary celibate subcultures, within involuntary subcultures, if you don't know what involuntary celibate means, it's involuntary celibate. You not getting no pussy, you're celibate, and it's involuntary. You most women are voluntarily celibate. They just say, I don't want to have sex. But most guys say, oh, I want to have sex. Well, ain't nobody trying to fuck you anyway, probably, most of the time. So that's that. But they also say that sexual success is entirely determined by genetic physical attractiveness, making it impossible for unattractive men to find partners. So they saying that if you're ugly, you're not going to get no partners. Well, and that's not true either, because ugly guys can get, it's the eyes go down. The less attractive you are, the less likely you are going to get some ladies. Tell you that right now. All right. Better get that bag up, sir. That's what I say. So that's where it started. It started in 2010s, and in the black pill subculture, all right, and it blew up on TikTok in the early 20s, the 2020s, in the early 2020s. Is that how you say it? God damn it! All right, all these new words. All right, we ain't never been in 2020 before, so. But it blew up on TikTok, and now it's mainstream. Okay, so the core idea of looks maxing is maximizing what you got, not just looks, but confidence in how you in making the world treat you a little different. That's what looks maxing is. Okay, you know, when I was a kid, growing up, it was just becoming great, being better. Okay, now they call it looks maxing. All right. Have you ever seen this trend? Let me know in the comment section if you're new to this, or if you ever heard of it before. And have you tried any of it? Okay. And if you have, has it changed how you see yourself? Or are you interested in looks maxing? All right. A lot of people say it's only for incels, you know, but now the trend is catching on because everybody is a little insecure, you know, about their looks. At one point, I mean, I'm gonna say, been a long time since I've been insecure about my looks. Okay, well, you know, it's been a long time since I've been honestly insecure about my looks. Now, I got a little bit. I'll say I got body dysmorphia, and it's because I've always been fit. So when I get away from my fittest form, I actually get kind of depressed. You know what I mean? I'm not happy. You know what I mean? But I know even my unfit form looks better than yours. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, woo, that boy, you can see the V through the shirt. Okay, you can see the V through the shirt. All right, so, and I'm not happy with how I look now. I know I look better than you. Okay, I'm just saying. But I'm politely conceited. I like to say that. Okay, I'm telling you the truth. All right, you send me a picture. Let's go ad for ad. Okay, peck for peck, lat for lat. All right, quad for quad, hams for hams. You ain't got no big legs. Okay, let's go. All right, but they say it's just for incels, but it's not. All right. Even regular guys are doing it now, and there's a lot of popular YouTube influencers that they getting the bag off of this. Okay, I would be actually a good looks maxer. I'm telling you that right now. All right, but not really, because they're looking for extreme methods of looks maxing. Okay, that's what they're doing. We got Jessica in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like. Hit me with that like. Hit me with a share if you wouldn't mind also. Okay. We are talking about the viral obsession with looks maxing. What young guys are risking for that glow up. Okay, they're trying to glow up. They're trying to look better. Okay. And they're taking it to the extreme. All right. I got a video here. All right. And we're gonna go over this this video. Give me one moment. It's on. Hold on. My bad. Hold on. YouTube being stupid at the moment. Okay, there we go. All right. So we ain't gonna play this whole video, but this is called The Rise of Looksmaxing. This is actually a video that got put out just a little under a month ago. So we are going to check it out. The Rise of Looksmaxing. Let's check it out.
So I want to read you some text written above a video uploaded to X earlier this month. First, the video is of a young man at a party surrounded by women, and the women are hitting on the guy behind the camera.
My friend likes your cameraman. Rinley likes you. What's your name?
I want to eat.
Tell us your name.
Yo, W, his name is Kirk.
Okay, here's the text because this is the important part. Quote, Clavicular was mid-gestragooning when a group of foids came and spiked his cortisol levels. Is ignoring the foids while munting and mogging moids more useful than SMV Chad fishing in the club?
What the fuck did she just say? That's how I know I'm old. Okay. So you can't see it. That's why they got it. I don't know why they got it like that. I haven't seen this video. We're reacting to it together. I know. Check out what they're talking about. But what the fuck she just said? So,
this got more than 30,000 likes. And I can honestly say that when it made its way across my desk, I understood maybe less than 1% of it. But it's part of an online ecosystem dominated by young men, largely built around an influencer named Clavicular, and a phenomenon he has mainstreamed called looksmaxing. Looksmaxers are essentially a community of young men that have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of maximizing their own looks, often at great personal costs, spending tens of thousands of dollars on cosmetic procedures or even taking blunt force objects to their own faces in the hopes of masculinizing their features. All of this to, as they say, ascend or be.
They call it ascension. All right, they're ascending to another plane. Okay, since there ain't no visual right there, I'm gonna put my beautiful face up. But you heard me say they're spending tens of thousands of dollars on procedures, cosmetic procedures. Like, it's lightweight, a little sus, a little gay, okay? For guys to be taking on cosmetic procedures, you know? And like, even to the fact they put on makeup and stuff. So that's crazy to me right there. That ain't something we used to do in my day.
Become more conventionally attractive. At a time when so many young people, particularly young men, feel as though the future is foreclosed, that it is impossible to get ahead. We're going to bring you inside a world of young men leveraging their bodies in the hopes of doing exactly that. Aidan Walker is a writer and content creator whose work explores all kinds of online subcultures, and he joins the show today to talk about looksmaxing, its central characters, and what the movement reveals about young men and our moment.
I'm not sure why this is bleeped out like this. Maybe because it's from CBS and without the visual, they could replay it. But this is stupid. Okay, just saying. I'm sorry, y'all. But we're going to listen to what they got to say. We We ain't doing this whole video, okay? I just want you to get the gist of what looks maxing is.
Aiden, hi. It is really good to have you back on the show.
Thanks so much for having me back, Jamie, to talk about the craziest, most disgusting corners of the internet.
I know you understand that post a lot better than I do, so you're going to have to translate it for me soon. But why don't we start with the central character here? He's a 20-year-old from Hoboken, New Jersey, named Braden Peters, or more commonly known as Clavicular, a name appropriated from the clavicle bone. He is a looks maxer, and I want to talk about that a little bit more with you in a moment, but Clavicular is a kind of protagonist on both TikTok and X and Kick right now. And so can you tell me a little bit about him?
Yeah, so Clavicular is, I think, one of the first looks maxers to really vault into a massive level of mainstream prominence. But this is an online subculture that's been around for, I'd say, at least a decade and a half. And he is a young man who, since he was like 14 or 15, has been posting on these, looks maxing forums and kind of following with the evolution of the internet, this niche. So he went from the forums to Reddit, to X, to TikTok, and now to live streaming platforms like Kick and Twitch. And so he's really become one of the most visible looks maxers. And he's mostly become famous for just doing insane stuff on camera, posting insane stuff. He lives his life in order to be the hook for a social media post.
What kind of insane stuff?
So he first kind of got big recently for going on a podcast interview and saying some politically kind of incoherent stuff about how he supported Gavin Newsom over JD Vance because Newsom is a 6'3" Chad and JD Vance is fat and ugly.
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese, very recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3" Chad.
So JD's very tall. JD's got to be
still
6'3".
Gavin Newsom obviously mogs him to death.
So you're a Newsom head. You prefer Newsom to the vice president.
I'm just telling you who's going to win.
Then on a Christmas Eve, he hit somebody with his cyber truck.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
He hung out at clubs shouting white nationalist slogans.
Okay, so as you can see, the face of, as you can't see, the face of looks maxing Clavicular. I done heard of him before. He is a asshole, a jerk, obviously. I mean, he just hit somebody with a car. I don't know him personally, all right? So allegedly he's an asshole, not nothing I know as a fact, but allegedly he is an asshole. And he is, like they said, he do real extreme stuff, and from they call bone smashing. He even does meth to keep his appetite suppressed. Jessica says, I've seen men who are addicted to plastic surgery, but this is another level. Yes. I think it's different. Plastic surgery is something else. It's stupid as hell too, but this is even more stupider because it's like DIY, do what you say, DIY procedures on looking better, So before we get deep into this, let me put this in the beginning of the podcast, okay? So, as a young man, really as for anybody, but as a young man, if you want to look better, all you have to do is brush your teeth, all right? And you might got crooked teeth, but at least let them be crooked white teeth, okay? You can't help how your teeth came in, you know what I mean? But you can, and you should eventually. But if you want to be a handsome man, you brush your teeth, you wash your face. I say get like 3 hairstyles that you like and rotate through those 3, all right? And eat good foods and work out, okay? Said workout maybe. Yes. Okay. A lot of times you look bad because you're just holding excess water and fat. All right. Your chest, your face is chubby. You don't look good in your clothes. Okay. You see, that's where you're trying to get to when you exercise, just looking good in your clothes, looking good in all clothes that fit you. Okay. I look good in clothes that don't fit me. I'm pretty sure. Put a moo-moo on me. You're going to still see the tracks. I'll tell you that right now. Put a moo-moo on me. You're going to see the tracks. All right. When I reach out the moo-moo, you're going to see the muscles. Okay. All right. It ain't hard to look good or look your best. Okay. Brush your teeth. Wipe your face, work out, eat good foods. Okay, simple as that. Don't do a lot of drugs. I say, as a young man, don't drink. Also say don't smoke, but I'm smoking right now. You know what I mean? But don't smoke. I say don't start the habit. Don't start the habit so you never have it. Okay, all right. Smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, drinking alcohol. A glass of wine a day is fine. I'm pretty sure it is, but a glass of wine a day is 365 glasses a year. Okay, it got to add up to something. Okay, you're literally putting poison in your body. Conscious altering drug. Poison, literally, okay? Alcohol. If you get poisoned by it, it ain't good, okay? Weed, you can't get poisoned by weed. Ain't nobody ever got, well, I ain't gonna say ain't nobody got killed over weed, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been killed over weed. But let's talk about the tiers when it comes to looks maxing. So I said there's tiers, okay? So there's a beginning tier, and it's called soft maxing, all right? That's just basic skin care, haircut, gym, fat loss, mewing. That's a new thing that I really feel like is going into metrosexual territory with these new cats, with these young men, all right? So I don't even study it. I don't study alcohol. Okay. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, do all the stuff that us content creators actually do. Mewing is when you put the tongue on the roof of your mouth for jaw posture. Okay. So tier 4. Soft maxing, that is the safe stuff to do. Okay, so grooming yourself, combing your hair, you know what I mean? Find you, like I said, so I'm tier 4. All right, that's all it takes. I'm a soft maxer. All right. Make sure my beard is presentable. It ain't, I'm scruffy today, but I ain't doing nothing. I like to let it grow. I like to look scruffy sometimes. All right. That's part of my looks max. All right, so beard a little scruffy. I got 2 hairdos I rotate through. One of my hairdos I can do a lot of stuff with. Okay, this is the one I got now, but I just got done working out. It's kind of crazy right now. So get you a couple of hairdos to rotate through, so you're not looking the same all the time, and you're switching up. You ain't got to switch it up to something new. Sometimes when you switch it up to something new, it don't look right. When you get a new haircut, and like the ladies that can understand this, you got a new haircut that you thought looked good on your app, it don't. All right, it wasn't really working out. Now you got to grow your hair back out. So experiment with your hairdos, stuff like that. Young women. Another soft max. I'm gonna say I'm the soft max king. I might start a soft max page. All right. Hand lotion for your hands. Body lotion for your body. Face lotion for your face. Okay, foot lotion for your feet. All right, and all these things are different. Hand lotion is less abrasive than body lotion. Okay, face lotion is less abrasive than hand lotion. And foot lotion is like the strongest of them all because you need to make sure your feet don't get crusty. Okay, I am battling some I'm gonna what my grandma used to call them corns. Okay, just dead skin on your foot. I'm talking about I battle it constantly. Okay, just scraping, scrapping. I don't know if them words, but you know, I'm trying to get my feet pretty. Okay, feet. Number one, feet look good. I'll show them to you right now if you want to see them. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to, 2 in the chat if you don't. All right. They're probably not even lotioned up right now. They still look good. Okay. But I do a lot of stuff, kickboxing, boxing, working out, running, jumping, all that stuff like that. Bottom of my feet, like my main pressure points on my feet, which is my left heel and my right big toe. It is rough. Okay, they're rough. I gotta battle them every day. Sometimes I can't even walk because I break the skin on my feet so much. So that's why you gotta make sure you're soft max. All right. So like again, hand lotion, body lotion, face lotion, foot lotion. Brush your teeth. Get two type of. I like Colgate. Get 2 types of toothpaste, whitening and cavity fighting. Okay, so you're doing both. Cavity fighting don't make your teeth as bright as whitening, and whitening ain't cavity fighting. I don't even know if it's probably the same, just with some whitening shit in it. But get both just in case you put one on one end of the toothpaste, toothbrush, and a dollop on the other end of the toothbrush. Boom. You're doing both at the same time. Put all your shower stuff, like I said, I'm a soft max king. Put all your, as a man, put all of your hygiene stuff in the shower. So it just saves time also. I'm a pretty proficient man myself. And if you put all your stuff, so you got your tooth, so I'm brushing my teeth while I'm taking a shower. I got my lotions in there, potions in there, my elixirs, got my hair stuff in there. Wash your hair as a black person, as a black guy. If you're growing your hair, I say about once a month. If you're active as me, okay, when we sweat, when black people sweat, it helps our hair, believe it or not. Okay, so you want your hair to get a little not dirty. I don't know if that's the word. Okay, but Heather in the house, she says a dollop of Dove instead of Daisy. Okay. And I use either Axe, that's what I use regularly, or Bath and Body Works. I like the mahogany Bath and Body Works men's body wash. Okay. It comes with a mahogany lotion and a mahogany body spray. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. So they love it. They love it. Okay. So keep it in the shower, because once you get out the shower, now you gotta go brush your teeth. Don't just brush your teeth in the shower. I know guys that say, I ain't got time to brush my teeth. What? Okay, do it in the shower then. If it's so tough for you to get out the shower, to go to the sink to brush your teeth. Okay, wash your hair in the shower, condition, do that, all that. Okay, do all that stuff. All right. So that's tier 4, soft max. All right, let me flame up. I'm getting into this. I need to start a soft max page. Okay, shit. I'm the soft max champ. Okay, so hair always looking good. I mean, get it done. Depends on what hairdo I got. Okay, so if it got my cornrows, it's just straight to the back. And somebody say, why don't you get designs in your hair? Because every design don't look the same. I know I'm that when it's straight to the back. And I got the same lady doing it every time, all right? Then I got another lady who gives me my my single braids. I got single braids, all right? Shoot, ooh, that boy. I got single braids, all right? And the lady who does that isn't the lady who does my cornrows, because the lady who does my cornrows don't do my single braids like the lady who does the single braids, and the lady who does my single braids don't do them like the lady who does my cornrows. Okay, so I got two hairdressers, only two. I rotate to them every. So if I got these, this stays up for about 2 months, month and a half tops, minimum. Okay. This is my grind mode hairdo. What I meant when I'm grinding. As I say, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Woo! As I say, yeah, it's the difference between body soap and body wash. Not everyone can use body wash, especially in the summer. Well, the mahogany stuff is called body butter. So I don't know which one that is. Is it wash or butter? I'm not sure. But it's awesome. Okay, so but I do agree, everybody can't use the same stuff. Woo, that was a good one. Tier 3, 2, and 3. This is intermediate, okay? This is advanced fitness. So we talking about looks maxing, okay? Heather, I don't know if you caught the title. Ask Remy for me if you know what looks maxing is. Hold on. What is that? What's going on here? So ask Remy if you know what looks maxing is. And we're talking about the viral session called Look Maxing, what young guys are risking for that glow up, okay? So, I got another video here. That's what y'all just saw popped up on the screen. All right, so we talk about the tiers. Tier 1 was soft maxing. That's just the basic skincare, haircut, gym, fat loss, mewing, which sounds suspect as fuck. Okay. Then we got tier 2 to 3, which is advanced fitness, hair transplants, basic fillers like Botox, teeth whitening and straightening. Okay. Brush your teeth. That's all you gotta do. It ain't that deep. Okay. Just gonna brush your teeth. Goddammit. But Botox was advanced fitness. I don't know what is advanced fitness. Okay, well, I gotta see what advanced fitness is. But I don't know something. I gotta figure it out. Advanced fitness. Looks maximum. I wanted it in that. Advanced looks maxing involves systematically, often evidence-based approach to maximizing physical attractiveness through a combination of soft maxing and hard maxing. Okay. So it's not telling me what advanced fitness is. I'm the fitness guy. I never heard of advanced fitness. What does that mean? But okay, I guess hair transplants. See, if you take care of your hair, you don't need a transplant. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Now, sometimes it is hereditary. but a lot of times it's because you don't know how to take care of your hair. You didn't take care of your hair at all. So take care of your hair, fellas. Okay. Now we're going on to advanced hard maxing, tier 1. All right, this is major surgeries like the jawline, the chin, the nose, the eyelids. That's silly. They give me eyelids did? Crazy. Steroids and height procedures. So, number one, don't do steroids, folks. Okay. I've been accused of taking steroids. That's just a hater. I'll tell you that right now. You say I'm doing steroids, you're just a hater because I've been the same forever. Okay, so, and that ain't what steroids do. Steroids change you. Okay, and I got all my hairline still the same. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't as strong as it used to be. Okay, but it just ain't as strong as it used to be. I'm gonna say, I just noticed a difference. Probably 10 years ago. It ain't changed in about 10 years, but the hairline ain't as strong as it used to be. My forehead was always mega big, but now it's still the same forehead. My hairline hasn't went back. It just isn't as strong. I don't know how to say it no other way. Okay. But steroids make you lose your hair. Height procedures is crazy. That's when it says advanced hard maxing. Okay, so if you're short, I guess you can do something about that now. That's crazy. Okay. It's supposed to raise your confidence, though. Looks maxing is supposed to raise your confidence. Supposed to raise your confidence. I ain't no other way to say it. Okay, and looking better definitely does that. Okay, because I just shared a picture of mine before and after. Just the other day. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. And like I said, I got body dysmorphia, but I know. But that's just because I like looking a certain way. All right. And I'm gonna say that so this is my before and after right here. All right, last year, July, I was about 242 pounds. Now, I'm looking at my 242-pound picture, and I actually like being this size. Okay, I didn't think I looked as good as I did before, but I'm a big boy. Okay, and as you can see, I still have lots of muscle. There's a lot of muscle, but more fat than I'm used to. Okay, you see, still at 15% body fat, you still see visible abs. Still got the abs popping through. The lats back here are going crazy. Big back, arms big. Okay, it just ain't chopped up like I like being chopped. So this picture over here is how I rather be. Okay, all right, and it was a confidence booster. Being 240, walking in, motherfuckers looking like, damn, this dude big as hell. Okay, I'm in just not a regular 240, big 240. Okay, muscular 240. But when I compare it to this one, I didn't know I looked like that compared to what I normally look. Okay, I didn't see that, and I didn't like what I was looking at, but I didn't know it was this bad. It's bad. This is bad to me. That there's 15% body fat, which I've never been over 15% body fat. And most guys pray to get to 15% body fat. Not me. It's just something I've never been a crazy eater, and I always worked out. You know what I mean? So, I actually gained all this weight from being in the hospital, and just gained all the weight. Got back out, still was doing the regular. What I did was what I do is maintain what I have. Okay, that's what I do. I maintain what I have, and I was maintaining the 242 for a while, just off of exercising and eating. Still exercising and eating the same. You know what I mean? Just maintaining what I got. But I like this one. Look, this. See, and this was made me disgusted of myself. Like this back. See, the front I wasn't so mad about. And as you can see, I'm still strong. I'm still swole. Okay, but that ain't what I was. Says, think as fuck as one told you. Think as fuck as one is. Okay, Jessica. Yes, I've been called thick recently. Okay. He was like, "Ooh, you really thick out here, nigga." What you just say to me? But I'm just talking about my before and my after. Okay, and I definitely got more confidence. Well, I always had a lot of confidence. I stay with confidence. Being 240, I'm confident. I'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm not only handsome and swole, I actually know how to beat your ass. Okay, I know this. So, but when you see this 218 walk in, you're impressed. Got a little work to do. You see the little love handles over there. I never used to have those, but I'm working on it. Okay, I'm planning on these being gone by the end of the month. Okay, we're in the middle of the month. This picture was taken last Thursday. I'm planning on these being gone. These little indents in my back, this is almost gone. All right, I don't like this. Oh my God, I do not like this. This is fat boy over here, tell you that. Jeez. Okay, so yeah, it boosts your confidence. That's what I was trying to get to. Being being in shape boosts your confidence, but don't use steroids, guys. Healthier habits definitely make you feel more confident. That's a pro to the looks maxing. So it's some good stuff in there. You gotta do drastic things to become very confident, but it boosts your confidence. So I guess that's a good thing. That's one of the good things out of it. You know, girl get a BBL, of course she's gonna be twerking that sack of belly fat on her butt. You know what I mean? Okay, I get it. Now they're taking all bikini pictures. Okay, so I get it. Got a question. What tier do you think you are at right now in your looks maxing? I'm talking to the guys. Ain't no guys on. It's always girls watching. Okay, I'm a looks max, but guys always check it out later. So let me know where you're at on your looks maxing. Are you a tier 4? I'm a tier 4. Are you a tier 3 or 2, which is advanced, or intermediate looks maxing? Or are you tier 1? That's advanced hard maxing, going hard. Okay, let me know. Have you ever tried mewing? It said mewing is tongue on the roof of your mouth for jawline posture. So, I don't know. I got a jawline. Okay, so I don't think I can advance my jawline any better. So if I done had this beard, you'll see that sharp line right there. And fellas, ladies like a man with a chin, not just all throat. Okay, so we like all throat. You know what I mean? But the ladies like a guy with a chin. Get a chin. Okay. And you do that by losing some fucking weight. Well, unless you're just genetically no chin, then there's no saving you, sir. You need the hard max. So I guess there's some pros in there. All right. Most guys start, which of course start looks maxing at the soft max level. Okay, mainly because it's a lower cost. It's kind of free. Am I cheap? Am I just looks maxing because I'm cheap and I'm not hard maxing because I don't want to get a nose job? Because this is a honker right here, but I like my nose. It fits my face. Okay. I'm a big dude. Why I got a little nose? Why would I have a little nose? I don't know. 6'2", 218 or I don't know, about 220 today. I don't know why it's fluctuating up so much all the time. And body fat still going down. So that means I'm gaining muscle. Hey, come get your body around a Presidential Fitness and Female Appointment. We always get a free onion, okay? Free onion is that booty. I got the best boy buns in town. I'm just saying. Confidence. Soft max. Okay, you should just soft max. But yeah, most guys started the soft max stage because it's free and you can see the results in weeks, almost in days also, you know what I mean? So you brush your teeth, it might take a week or two for them to whiten up, you know what I mean? So, but haircuts, skin care, it'll take a couple of days to clear up some acne, some backne. All right. Got another video here. All right. Hold on. Got another video here. We getting there. Hold on. All right. So this video is called The Levels of Looks Maxing, Beginner to Advanced. Now I just explained it to you a little bit, but I'm gonna let this gentleman explain it to you. And it's a video, not just a blank screen.
G'day everyone, my name is Roz, and today we're going to be breaking down the looks maxing hierarchy. This is a hierarchy specifically designed to help you identify where you are on your looks maxing journey and what step to take next. We're starting from the basics at tier 4 all the way to the advanced hard maxing at tier 1. Now starting off with tier 4, this is going to be your basic bare minimum sort of stuff. It's what normies should be doing, but typically aren't really doing, let's be real. If you're at tier 4, you're pretty much classified as a normal guy who likes to take care of himself. Not necessarily a looks maxer yet. You'll get the basics done, such as a haircut, spray some cologne, and a healthy diet and managing your acne, but you're not actively going to be scaring the internet trying to looks max. We specifically have low body fat percentage in the bare minimum tier because that's exactly what it is. Same with the consistent sleep schedule. If your sleep is fucked, your life is fucked. Daily skincare is good for hygiene, maintaining clear skin, and acne management is essentially handling acne before it gets out of hand through a healthy diet or sometimes even medications. And then we also have blood work. Now a lot of people are going to assume that blood work shouldn't belong in the bare minimum tier, but I would like to disagree. I think blood work is a bare minimum because without it, it's very difficult to identify what supplements to actually take, which belong
Blood work is a bare minimum. Okay.
in tier 3, because without your blood work, you can't identify exactly what you're lacking. And it gives you a full-on representation of what your hormonal profile looks like. If you're unhealthy or have low tests, well, there you know. And now moving on to tier 3. This is where we start to enter the looks maxing tier. So a lot of guys watching my channel have probably entered this tier already. You're going to do stuff that's a little bit more out of the ordinary, like applying minoxidil for added beard and hair growth, supplements to refine your health markers, and bodybuilding training to get an edge in the gym. Perhaps even some frauding mechanisms such as contacts or wearing heightened soles. This is pretty much the tier where you're going to start to actually stand out among the masses. And within tier 3, you're going to start doing stuff that 99% of other people actually aren't doing, which is actually saying a lot based on tier 1 and tier 2. Now, in terms of looks maxing purposes, this is what most people actually think is the be all to end all, and are actually unaware that tier 2 and tier 1 can supply major benefits. But usually when people stop here is because of high inhibition and also a lack of a reason to. Just like how I said tier 3, you're standing out over 99% of people, the 0.1% of people are going to be in tier 2. Tier 2 is
this gentleman to you handsome? This is a handsome guy to you. He looked like old boy that played that vampire. Edward. Is it Edward? Off of Twilight. Okay. He needs to go outside. For real. Okay. So he say only a small percentage of people will ever reach tier 2. Let's check it out.
When you start to take things very seriously, you'll start to optimize your hormones through various pharmaceutical interventions or natural protocols. At tier 2, you've likely found out what looksmax.org is, and you're definitely in the rabbit hole of the black pill. Tier 2 is a very pivotal place to be in because unlike the graph suggests, it's quite a slippery slope. Once you get on TRT or start optimizing your hormones naturally, your testosterone production is going to increase. When your testosterone production increases, this is when you...
TRT is testosterone replacement therapy. Okay. Then it says, yes, testosterone is positively linked to increased risk-taking behavior. Through the relationships is complex, and it can depend on the factors like study design, the type of risk, and individual differences. Higher indulge testosterone.
You start to undertake more risk-taking behavior. And more risk-taking behavior also involves things such as status seeking, thinking in cause and effect, rather than playing it safe. So once you're in tier 2, it's almost an inevitability that you're going to end up in tier 1, which is the...
Feels good you say yes. I don't know what you're guessing to. I forgot already. Asked you a question, forgot.
Whatever it takes to multiply. A really good example is Clavicular, who started taking...
That was Clavicular, okay? This guy right here, he takes steroids and putting makeup on and all this other stuff, and he is the most basic of looking person, body person. I mean, I wouldn't take steroids to look... I wouldn't take steroids to have his body. I'll tell you that right now, okay? That's not the body I'm taking steroids for. I'm gonna take steroids. I'm trying to like Arnold.
Clavicular, who started taking testosterone when he was 14 years old, which is
extremely stupid. 14 years old, your body's not even done growing yet. And you're gonna do medical intervention by taking testosterone. Now, when he is 30, he's gonna look 50 for sure, okay? Because he's doing too much too early.
Extremely young, and he started to take on this life philosophy. However, I have a very similar viewpoint. I think if you're serious about looks maxing, you should go as far as you deem necessary to achieve your genetic potential or even beyond it, because that is literally the title of the entire niche. It's called looks maxing, not looks just a nothing. And just for reference, this is a code-free channel. I'm not here to promote any thumb pulling or lie to you about what actually works. When it comes to tier 1, if we're all being honest with ourselves, this is the stuff that actually works, but is encompassed by the highest risk to reward profile. Now, personally, I believe how far you should go depends on how far you need to go or how far you should go.
Stuff that actually works. That's a loaded statement right there, because what actually works is just putting in the efforts. Okay, steroids, I guess you gotta put in the effort to get some muscle, but it makes it a lot easier. So the effort is not a real effort. It's a effort substitute. Okay, if you can substitute effort, that would be steroids.
Within the means of where you feel comfortable. This is going to depend a lot on your own personality and also your own genetics. A lot of guys who get to tier 3 won't even need to go to tier 2 because their genetics are already so supporting of their own looks. However, the majority of guys, if they actually...
So if you're in tier 4, then it's because you look good already and you don't need a lot to do. So Clavicular is actually a butt ugly fuck.
Choose to looks max fully and to get to that Chad light or Chad range are unfortunately going to need mechanisms for tier 1 and tier 2. This is the blatant truth and the unfortunate reality of things. However, you can think of it as an unfortunate light, or you can think of it in an opportunistic lens. You can either think, okay, I have to do all of this to ascend, or I get to do this to ascend and I'm excited to go to that next level. I truly believe this is what's going to separate people who are just good enough and people who look outstanding. Now, by no means am I promoting any sort of surgery or steroids, but this is something that we have to acknowledge, as it's a lot more common common in this space than you actually think it is. A lot of transformations I'm seeing nowadays claim anything but what goes on in tier 1, yet that's exactly how they achieve their transformation. And actually, to be honest with you, I respect and admire all of these guys that took that risk and did ascend through that way. Although the problem,
he respects and admires somebody who didn't do the actual work to get what they want. Well, I guess you're doing the actual work, so I get why he admires and respect is crazy. Respect and admire is crazy. Okay, it should be only one or the other. Both, like me, I would respect you because you're doing whatever it takes to get to what you want. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to admire you. And the respect will be probably on my lowest tier of respect. It'd be more of, okay, sure, he means it. Okay, he's actually doing what he set out to do. So that will be the respect that I got for you. But it wouldn't be because you did it. Because at any moment, I'll say you a fake muscle having nose job, Michael Jackson nose having actual big back trapped in a plastic Barbie back bitch. That's what I'll call you. Okay, no problem. Make me mad. I'll tear you up. You know all that confidence you just bought? I'll take it right out you.
I have with it is trying to falsely profit off your audience through blatantly lying about what you did. I truly believe that the looks maxing space that we're in currently is a little bit...
Fellas, also, nothing makes you more confident than knowing how to beat a nigga ass. I'll tell you that right now. Knowing how to beat the shit out of somebody, that gives you all the confidence and it's visible. Okay? When you're putting the hard work to learn how to beat the shit out of somebody, you look like it. You look like a monster. If you're a fighter and you fight, you look like a fighter. There's no fighter out there that don't look like a fighter. I'll tell you that right now.
Like the fitness space early on in sort of that 2000s, 2010s era, where everyone was a fake natural and normies didn't really have any sort of a clue. In fact, a lot of people still have absolutely no idea. I mean, literally just ask anyone on the street if The Rock is natural and they'll probably agree with you and say that he is. Now, the question that you're probably asking me now is, Roars, what actually is the answer? How far should we go to ascend? And the answer to that is as much as you need. Looks maxing is very much about open-mindedness, and it's a huge layer to the clients that I coach. If I find that any potential clients aren't open-minded, I will literally neglect any sort of payment because people who do not have an open mind are simply not able to improve in the looks maxing space in specific. This is another reason why the black belt and the looks maxing space is still so niche. It's because a lot of people tend to stay within this own bubble of their own neuroplasticity, essentially meaning that anything that sounds slightly taboo is too far and should be frowned upon. Now, the majority of the clients that I work with actually don't need surgery, but if there's someone I feel that actually needs it, I'm always going to give them the information that...
You can't knock guys that do these. Well, you can, okay, but you can't shame them because you don't shame women to do it when they do it. Well, I guess I do. I mean, I don't like a fake booty bitch, plastic tit bitch, fake waist snatch bitch. Okay, so booty fat in your butt bitch. No, I don't like that. I like as natural as you can come. Okay. I don't even think fat is natural. I don't even think fat is natural. No, it's not. It ain't there. That's like saying cancer is natural. You know what I mean? I guess it's a natural thing. It happens. But shit, if you're smoking cigarettes, you might get cancer. You might get lung cancer. Okay? So if you eat too much, you might get too fat. How about that? You know what I mean? So, but ain't nothing more attractive than a woman who is trying to become better. You know what I mean? She's working out, staying on her fitness. You know what I mean? She didn't allow herself to get out of shape because she's been listening to social media. You're fine at any size. You don't know. Bitches are lying to you. Because if you the big bitch, they ain't gotta worry about nobody else. They ain't gotta worry about you at least. If they look better than you, They ain't got to worry about you. So they telling you, yeah, you look good. Bigger than better. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. Guys, that ain't how it works. Okay. You must be the best version of yourself to get any type of respect. Okay. Every time. All the time. Be the best version of yourself.
They need. So if you'd like to get coached by me personally and work with me one-on-one, then
Coach and look smacking. Man, listen. We gotta see these comments. So this was made 5 months ago. Like I said, it's a new trend. Just getting popular in the 2020s. Said he look like AI. This guy said you should keep uploading consistently. Your videos are really helpful. The eye area on this guy is amazing. The eye area on this guy. I don't know. His eyes. I can't see what color his eyes is. Look like blue with big black pupils. Bro, his looks max. Even PLS guys are in shock goated transformation. What the fuck? Who the fuck is saying shit like this? Hey, this. That's a dude for sure. These all being guys. Oh, he said you should. The eye area. Hold on, we gotta look at these people. So the eye area on this guy is amazing. That's a dude. Oh no, hold on. Certified male wife. Yeah, this is.
G'day everyone, my name is
Lightweight
Ross,
gay.
and today we're going to be breaking down the
Looks
looks
maxing and lightweight gay. Is for real talk. I'm saying it right now. Because all these comments are sus. Extra sus. These are sussy comments right here. Hold on. The bro is looks max. Even PLS, even please gods are. I don't even know what PLS means. I'm real V8. He ain't got no picture. Looks maxing was always about hard maxing. That's how it started. Timu COO Pride. I don't know what that means. Somebody said, I think surgery should always be considered before anabolic steroids. The fuck? This dude said, bro, your content's so incredibly good. By far, my favorite looks maxing YouTuber, huh? You know, I'm about to make me some soft max videos. All right. Somebody said, hello, Superman. Hold on. You're gay. Yeah, that's a dude. Okay, this is anime. You're gay. Here, your 1 views. You're still trying to be a good. Who is still trying to be a good-looking man, huh? I don't know what that means. Legit looks like Sean O'Pride. Who the fuck is Sean O'Pride? Now I need to know. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I am a curious man. Okay. Sean O'Pride is a model. I mean, is this a? I mean, is this a handsome guy to you? Anybody? Let me know. Hold on. Let me know if this is a handsome guy. I'll show you in a second. Say, bro, I remember you putting on some of the first gym content I watched before starting my journey back in 2020. Much love. So 6 years ago? It's a shorty. It's a young man. So he looks so good. It's hard to believe he's real. And that's a girl right there. Okay, I'm gonna let you pass. I thought bro was Sean O'Pride. Why do you know who models are? That's crazy. As a guy, you know what I mean? Like back in my day, you only knew the guy. The models you knew were the ones that modeled in rap videos. Okay, that's those are the guys that the guys knew of. Okay, so that's crazy that all these guys know who Sean O'Pride is. So this is Sean O'Pride. I guess he look. I guess he do look like this guy. You know. That guy. Okay. Is this a handsome man? Let me know. I don't know. Put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. Oh, Jessica said yes. She want to see my feet. Hold on. I passed that question. This is a handsome man. Yes. Okay. See, I know what a handsome guy look like. I don't know what a handsome. You know what? I do. Okay. I don't know. Well, okay, this is a handsome dude. Okay, I guess he is a model. Okay, I ain't hating. You know what I mean? She just let me know. All right, so is the other guy a handsome man then? So they said he looks like him. 1 in the chat. 1 for yes. 2 for no. This guy. Somebody let me know. Dog. 1 for yes, 2 for no. If this guy is handsome. Because their looks maxed. Jessica want to see my feet. Come on, let me. I got my toe tape on today. I got my toe tape on. Them boys is pretty. I don't care what they're talking about. They need a little lotion. You know what I mean? But them boys pretty. Okay. All right. On to the next. So your feet, yeah. I said you wasn't here. Hello, Minda. I didn't see that you was here till right now. I said if you want to, I say a tier in looks maxing is soft maxing, and I said yeah, you're pretty. Your feet are pretty, yeah. So, yeah, I said you gotta take care of your feet. I like to take care of my feet, even though it's hard to take care of my feet. Okay. I do a lot of jumping, a lot of kicking. You know how many mouths this foot has been in? And I ain't even talking about nothing sexual. I'm talking about I done kicked so many people in the mouth. You know, right? I done actually cut my foot on somebody's mouth before. Okay. That's how many. So I kick people in the mouth. I gotta take care of these feet. They my bread and my butter. I'll tell you that right now. Oh. If you could get money off of selling feet pics for a guy, I think my feet will be the feet that the people who looking for guy feet will be looking for. Okay, they're muscular. My toes go in a line. Hold on, shit. Oh. Gotta bag up some. Hold on. Yeah, y'all know we get weird in this. Look at this. Okay, so I got my toe tape on because, like I said, I beat my toes up all the time. Okay, so look, they go down. All right. These, what's that? Yeah, that's that. Yeah, see, those bruises I was telling you about. So it take me, but look, ain't nothing crazy going on with these feet. Okay, ain't nothing crazy going on with these feet. All right, they muscular. They got some veins in them. Okay, they look. I think if a guy can sell foot pics, it'll be me. Okay, I might have to start that. Somebody want it. If it's a guy, if it's girls out here selling feet pics, it gotta be a niche for the guys selling feet pics. Would that make me gay if I'm selling feet pics to gay guys? You know what? It's toting the line. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's toting the line. It's too close. It's too close. No, thank you. I'm taking pictures for gay guys in the end. Okay. So you do have nice feet. Thank you. I'm trying. Soft Max champ. Okay. Let me see. The only thing I don't like is that I ain't got no side toothes. Okay. They both got knocked out. Not like I was getting my ass beat. You know what I mean? Shoot. When you fight people, you get hit. Okay. And I had a mouth guard in, and it came out. But I'm gonna say, at the time, I did have some cavities, so I was eating some bad stuff, and I remember this side was actually loose, and when I lost it, and this side was already rotten. I needed a filling, but before I got the filling, I got a filling to the face, and it fell out. That's what happened. Okay, so no side tooth. It gives my face character, I feel. You know what I mean? As long as these front ones still there, I'm there. Okay, I am there. Jessica says guys have feet fetishes and would pay to see those pretty feet. Oh my goodness. Too gay. It's too gay. I can't do nothing for a guy section. 0. Okay. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? But for the people who say it and see this in the future, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Okay. And it's a cash app scroll on the bottom of the screen if you want to support other ways. Go ahead and send me like $5. Say, Chris, you're doing a great job. Okay, you got to say stuff like that. So yeah, I can't do nothing sexual for a guy. I don't care if it was sending locks of hair to gay guys for $1,000 a braid. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. You're not about to sniff my hair and jag off. Nuh-uh. I can't do it. Not at all. I can't help a guy do anything sexual. So no foot pics will be sold from me at all. Okay. So let's talk about the pros and cons of softmax. I'm gonna start with softmax. Okay. So a pro is it builds real habits. So like going to the gym, skin care, all that. Going to the gym gives you more energy. Now you're doing stuff. You're going outside, touching grass. Okay, you're more likely to go outside for a run. If you're taking care of your skin, you got more confidence. You know, there ain't no big fucking zit at the tip of your nose. I hate when I get a zit. And remember when they told you when you was a kid, when you get older, you don't get zits? That's a fucking lie. Or am I still young? I don't think so. I feel young, but 42 is not young. I ain't gonna study. Everybody like to say, it ain't old. That's because you 42 too, goddammit. All right? Shit, 40 is middle age. We die at fucking 80. I'm trying to live to at least 100. Okay? I'm trying to live to at least 100. My mom said she will live to 120. I need to die before my mom. I can't. She might be more sad. I don't know. She might be sad because she saw her baby die. But I don't care, Mom. I don't want to see you die. You just got to be sad. Okay? Come on with me afterward. You know what I'm saying? Follow me home. Okay? But that's a pro. It builds real habits. Going to the gym, taking care of your skin. It is reported that when you do good on your soft maxing, or if you're a soft maxer, you got a better dating life and social life. Okay, and this is without surgeries. A con to soft maxing, it could turn into it could turn obsessive. Like constant mirror checking. I'm always checking a mirror. I don't think that's a bad thing. Don't take a second to look at yourself. There it is. Face looking good today. Hair okay, we straight. All right. My problem is walking past mirrors, okay? Because I'm shaped pretty nice. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So when I walk past the mirror, I'm like, is that Michelangelo's David over there? God damn it, walking? And it's black? And it looks like me? Oh my God. So it says it can turn obsessive. I don't see how being in the gym is obsessive. I mean, you only can be at the gym for so long. You only can go to the gym. You only can work out for so long. So, well, I ain't gonna lie. I work out 3 times a day. Is that obsessive? I got a goal to reach. Okay. I don't think it's obsessive. I think I'm obsessive about my goal. That's what it is. So, they also suggest to chew gum to make your jawline stronger. I don't know if that actually works. Okay. Chewing gum too often will give you jaw pain, believe it or not. You know what I mean? Chewing gum all the time? You know what I mean? Shit, you working that muscle all the time? Even your jaw muscle gets fatigued, believe it or not. Okay, sorry if you eat too much and you don't believe me. All right, you got a Olympic jaw. Okay, your jaw is stronger than most jaws if it don't fatigue. Okay, you done mastered the 400 meat dash, not meter, meat dash, 400 meat dash. Okay, for some reason. Okay, so you're don't chew gum to get a strong jawline. Go work out, bro. That's all you got to do. Real talk. If you don't got a strong jawline, grow a fucking beard. And if you can't grow a fucking beard and you ain't got a strong jawline, you might gotta go get an install. I'm not for none of that. Okay, just know though. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna not say that because what I can't be is a bald man. What I can't be is bald. I'm just saying. I mean, she was like shaved bald head because my hair don't grow anymore. No, I can't do it. That ain't me. I would be getting an install. You know, I know you see those dudes when they get the glue shellacked on their head and they get the hair put on there, then the barber cut the hair like it's real hair. Okay, shit, that's me. I'm gonna get that. And if I'm getting wig installs or installs hair on me, you're gonna know it's fake because I switch my shit up all the time. Like just every 2-3 months. I'm pretty sure that shit is expensive. So however long it lasts, you will see me with dreads to the middle of my back, a high top fade, mini dreads, and then dreads to the middle of my back, a high top fade a month later, a silk press. I'm looking like a pimp. A month after that, a fade after that, dreadlocks after that. I'm talking about I'm switching it up. Okay, I'm not going bald, and if I do, you're not gonna know it. You're not gonna see it. I'll tell you that right now. Gotta see you on the flip side, pretty Preezes. Okay. They do call me Preezes. Men are laughing at me. I'm saying, I mean, I'm not, I need some hair, okay? I don't even think my head is bald man shaped. Like, I haven't seen my head in a while without braids. So as an adult, I mean, I'm talking about, I've had hair since my last haircut was sophomore year. I cut it myself. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was trying to do something different. But I'm gonna say I started growing my hair when I was 11. My grandpa, like I wanted to grow my hair since I was like 6 or 7. But my grandpa, he didn't like long hair. So anytime I came over, he'll say, boy, oh yeah, that's getting thick up there. Yeah, okay, all right. He'll whip out this big knot of money. You know what I mean? I didn't know my grandpa sold drugs. Okay, just know grandpa was the coolest dude in town. I want to be like grandpa. I want to be the coolest dude in town. Okay, my grandpa, all he did, he had a Park Avenue. I don't even think they make those anymore. A red, like not even red, like a crimson color Park Avenue. I've never seen him drive it. He used to sit outside in front of it. It definitely moved. I've seen it gone before. I never seen him drive. I seen it gone. I know he was in it. I never seen him drive it. That's how smooth my grandpa was. Okay. And all I seen is he used to sit in there, listen to his music. His guys used to pop in. He just sitting outside. Always had big blunts rolled up. Okay. Grandpa was cool as fuck. So he used to pull out this big knot of money. And half of them guys used to be crackheads coming through. He sold dope to his friends almost. I don't know. Okay, shit. But Grandpa had bread. He was a breadwinner, never worked, never saw him work. Okay. Found out later he used to sell some drugs. Okay. And he used to peel off 220s. Bang, bang. Go get your hair cut. Back then, haircuts cost like $10. Tip them to 10. And then you got $20. Go to McDonald's. Get some hamburgers, cheeseburgers, but hamburgers if it's Tuesday, because it was 25-cent hamburgers in, and get some candy, bring him back his change. Okay, he already know it. This shouldn't cost no more than $10, but I'm gonna give you more just to have in your pocket. Okay, so I had hair and so I started growing it after he passed. He died from cancer real early. Grandpa was like 50 something. Okay, crazy. He was like 50 something, like 51, 52. Okay, 10 years older than me right now. You know, my bad. Shit. I ain't thought about grandpa in so long. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't talked about my grandpa in so long. But so I done had hair for a long time. So since I was about 11 or 12, then I cut it in my sophomore year. Stupid me. It looked good in the front. It looked good, except in the back. I couldn't see the back. Okay, so I'm all nicked up. Niggas made so much fun of me until it grew back. And I never cut it off ever since. Okay. getting it trimmed up. I done had dreads down to my butt. And you know what I did? I didn't cut them all off. I just stopped getting it done, and I was tending to this hair. So by the time I wanted my hair cut, I had enough hair for some braid, for some cornrows. Okay, I just never got my hair retwisted. Let it grow. It got long. I was just tending to this like this was silky right here, and I had dreads at the end of it. Okay, shit. Cut that off. Braids ever since. You know what I mean? Shit. So I've had hair for a long time. I'm not giving it up. Okay. But like I was saying, I don't even know if I got bald head, nice bald head man shaped head. I don't know. So I'm not even gonna go there. The last time I checked, it was kind of flat. I always thought my hair was flat. It wasn't like it wasn't that perfect round head. I wasn't made for a bald head. Nah. So they said, well, I'm doing pros and cons. You know, I like to go off. I can't even stay on the topic sometimes. Pros and cons, okay, of soft maxing. Pretty much most of the things that you don't like about yourself, about 80% of the things you don't like about yourself, you can fix without surgery, okay? And let's talk about guys. I ain't even gonna talk about the ladies, okay? Fellas, you shouldn't have no Hank Hill booty. Okay? Like guys don't go work out their butt, and that's crazy to me. It ain't about how it looks. Your butt is a muscle. It's not just a muscle, it's the muscle that attaches your top to your bottom. Okay? You don't skip leg day, but your booty flat. Yeah, you don't do leg day right. I'll tell you that right now. You're on the machines doing instead of doing squats, you're doing machine leg curls, which don't work your butt. It just works your hamstring. Or you do another workout, only works your quads. You're only working certain things. You're not working everything. So when you do a squat, you're working your calves, your ankles, to your hamstrings, your quads. It's some core in there getting worked too, and definitely you're working your butt. Shoot, add some weights in your hands. You're working. When you come up, do a little shrug. Now you're working your shoulder and your upper back. So we can squat, shrug. Come on, man. Just, work your buns, okay? You should work your buns. If you want to have a physique that the ladies like, practice your pull-ups, okay? Your pull-ups give you the look. It builds muscle quickly because it takes the whole body to do a pull-up. And also, as a man, you should be able to lift your own body weight multiple times, okay? And I ain't saying this, not this. Okay, this is fine. These are good pull-ups. I'm talking about these pull-ups, okay? When you work your pull-ups, you work your lats, your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your back, and it's working it the whole time. Going down, this is why people don't like pull-ups, because they're very hard. There's no relax. When you do a curl, it relaxes at the bottom. You pick it back up. You do a squat, you relax and going down. Okay, that's the easy part. Okay, you can relax at the top if your grip's strong. Okay, so that's probably work your butt, do some pull-ups, do some push-ups. That's all you gotta do. If you don't got a gym to go to and you want to build a body that the ladies will like, squats cost nothing. You can do that anywhere. Pull-ups cost nothing. You can do that anywhere. Go to a park. Shoot, they got I'm pretty sure you can go to the Goodwill and find one of those bars you hang up. One of them pull-up bars you can hang up inside your door frame. okay? And then do some push-ups. They cost nothing, all right? You're working on your chest. If you're doing military push-ups, you're working on, it's a plank also, you're working on your core. Push-ups work on your back, your shoulders, your arms, depending on how you do it. You can get your triceps, you get your biceps, you get your upper back, okay? Go crazy if you really want to do a push-up, you know what I mean? Shoot. There's a whole bunch of variations of push-ups. So you're working all that, then you're doing pull-ups. That's just another stressor on you, okay? That's working all the same things. It works your chest, because all that works. Biceps, triceps. I mean, if you want to do them this way, that works. The mound, the peaks. You know what I mean, like that. It works the core, stabilizing yourself, upper back, lower back. Once you do all that, all you gotta do is do some squats. Now, it's different variations of squats also. Don't say close squats, sumo squats, inverted squats, single leg squats, squat hops, hop squats, squat holds, squat walks. There's so many squats, okay, that work different things. It costs nothing to get a aesthetic body. I'll tell you that right now. All right. So, young man, if you're listening to me, and ladies, if you did that, you would have a beautiful body because it looks good. That's where the hourglass comes from. Okay. Pull-ups. They give you the V. Look at this. You see this V right there? It comes like this. That's what it does. Ooh, okay. So pull-ups give you that V. It gives you that, ain't nothing more sexy than a muscular back on a lady. When I say muscular, like I can see the definition. Okay, that's very attractive. All right. Arms on a lady. I can see the definition. That's attractive. You know what I mean? Shit. Like you can see the definition, but only when they doing something though. So at rest, just like a guy, you know what I mean? Shit. Can't see my abs unless I'm pumped up. You know what I mean? But at rest, they look like some regular arms, but let her wave. Oh, bang, triceps. What? Bitch. Okay. And do your squats. That's where your booty come from. That's where your those hamstrings come from and quads come from. Okay. So I guess the squat, pull up, push up variation works for everybody. I ain't gonna guess, I know. Fitness professional. Okay, so when did your glow up start? When did you feel like you glowed up the most? Like I don't feel like I'm out of my glow up. Okay. Like it ain't gotta be glowed up now to have had a glow up before. Okay. I'm gonna say my glow up. I'm gonna honestly say I've always been fine. Okay, so I've always been conscious of how attractive people tell me that I am. Okay, how about that? Not even people, the ladies. I mean, I'm gonna say I was great my first 4 times having sex. Not my first 4 people and my first 4 times are all graping me. Okay, the 5th one was probably a grape too, but I don't really count that. Okay, I was willing, but she still was. I was still underage, and she was 24. Okay, I want to lie and say older, but this lady actually dead now. Okay, so R.I.P. Amanda Keys, that was her name. Okay, she raped my ass, raped my willing ass when I was 15. So she knew how old I was. But I was the same height as I am now. I ain't gonna lie, dick was the same size too. It ain't grown since I've been 12. I measured it then. Ain't grown since I was 12. So you take it. It might be little, might be big. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. But it ain't grown since I was 12. And so tall. I always been in shape. I was in 15. I was 180 pounds when I was in football player, running back in high school. When I was 15. Man, that's a big boy. Cause I fight. I spent most of my life at 100. It definitely looked different now than it did then, but it was still superb back then. I ain't gonna lie. So, let's see. Hold on. I might get fine. So, woo-hoo. I might get fine. I know I can find. Hold on. A picture of me in high school. I do know where one is. Hold on. Well, I got a couple of them I see. Okay. So. Hold on. And that boy is handsome. Hold on, man. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I gotta talk about looks max, and I'm the soft max king. Gotta be. Ben looking spiffy. Look at that arm. You see my arm? I'm like, that's a big ass arm. Those are big ass shoulders for a young man. Dick swinging in this picture. Oh man, that boy is handsome. Tell you that. What else I got? That's how I know I was handsome, because they was taking it from me. Hold on. This I'm fun. Hey, look, damn shit. I don't know why I went through this. So this is senior year. My senior year. This is actually this was freshman year right here. This is freshman year. Niggas, what, man? And my cousin, this is my cousin. I don't like him no more. Fuck him. This nigga shit. But shit, man, he was 6'3". I'm 6'2" right now, right here. Okay, shit. This is senior year. Man, that boy a model. What the fuck? Come on, man. Y'all know who that is. That's Andre Iguodala. Played for the Golden State Warriors. Went to school with him. What else I got? Hold on. So as you can see, I always been a handsome guy. Okay, too. That's how man, hold on, man. This is 20, same size. This is man. I was man size always. Always man size. Okay, boom. You see your boy? That boy was handsome. No, he was handsome. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Huge. Arms, chest. Nigga, look at the waist. Okay? Stop playing with him. These comments from 12 years ago. Who are these? Susan? I ain't even friends with these people. I ain't friends with them. I'm on a different page. Okay. But yeah, okay. All right. Shit. going through some nostalgia. So I don't even know where I was going. I was just saying, I'm the soft max champ. Tell you that right now. Okay. One more video. I got one more video. Okay, before we get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, one more video. Oh, I was going to do pros and cons. So, yeah, I said the pros and cons of soft maxing, hard maxing, pros and cons. Okay, so what they do sometimes is they do jaw surgery, chin surgeries, fillers, steroids, height lengthening, and bone smashing. That is when you hammer the bones in your face. That's crazy. Hammer the bones in your face. I've seen that actually. Now I think of it. I know what it was called. So bone smashing. I guess that will work if you want bigger cheek. Look, you see? I got cheekbones. Okay, shit. I might be the most handsome dude in town. I'm just saying. I like to say that. I think I'm bragging a little bit. I gotta be one of the most handsome dudes in town. Gotta be. Okay, so pros. Their permanent changes if done right. Okay, that's a pro. I mean, if you made yourself have cheekbones and they look how you want them to look, and it's permanent, I guess you did a hack, I guess, you know what I mean? Here's a little stories. One guy spent $10K on looks maxing, and he said his confidence skyrocketed. So some report life-changing results when it comes to hard maxing. I guess that's a pro. So, but some of the cons is bone smashing is actually fracturing the nerves in your face, damaging your symmetry. You can get infections, and there's no proven benefit. Doctors call it a dangerous myth. Okay, so bone smashing don't work. Bone smashing don't work. Clip that, okay? As doctor says, they don't. Surgery is 10,000 plus. That got to be a con. You know what I mean? Shoot, it's not a pro. I'm spending 10,000 on your face, on your looks, on trying to be taller, bro. You wasn't born that way. I seen a dude who went through the leg lengthening procedure, and 2 years later, still on crutches. Like, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean? Shit, you on crutches? What's the point? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? What else? I'm just looking at the things I deem as cons. Steroids, that's a no. You actually shorten your lifespan. That's crazy. You gonna shorten your lifespan to get some pussy, bro? Nah, not me. Not me. I'm gonna live and get less pussy. How about that? You know what I mean? I don't need all of it. Okay, I just need what I need. Okay. It can definitely fuel body dysmorphia, because when you do one thing, you got to do another. Okay, so have regular body dysmorphia. You know what I mean? Have body regret. I like to call it that. Okay, I know I looked like something at one point. I want to get back there. It's going to take some hard work. Okay, I'm trying to get back to high school status. You see the waist? No, I don't want to get that small. Okay, as a man, you don't want to be small. As a man, to look like a man, you must go to the gym. If you don't go to the gym, you don't look like a man. You look like a male. We know you're a male, okay? A man is somebody who people look for when it's dangerous. A man is what people look for when they're looking for a husband. Okay, I guess even guys, if guys looking for a husband, but you're looking for a man, a strong man. You gotta go to the gym to be strong. Men are strong, males aren't. And that little male child over there, I don't think he's not strong. Okay, you're a man, you're supposed to be strong. You want man strength or male strength? Okay, you don't go to the gym, you're not strong. You don't work out, you're not strong. How you gonna call yourself a man and you can't even throw hands? You done gotta actually know how to throw hands, be strong enough to hurt somebody. Pick you up, throw you, put you on your neck. Okay, I might not know how to swing a punch, but I know how to grab a motherfucker. I know how to swing punch. I ain't saying me. I'm being you right now, okay? You don't know how to fight, but you better be strong enough to grab a nigga, throw him into a plate glass window. How about that? They ain't got a break. Plate glass pretty strong. Boom, boom. That's all you want to do? Be that strong. Plastic surgery sucks. I don't like it. But men procedures have jumped 95% globally between 2018 and 2024. Young men between the ages of 20 and 29 want rhinoplasties. What the fuck? Rhinoplasty. That's when you get your nose done. You want a nose job, bro? Get their chin work. Chin job, nigga? Gynoclamastia fixes. So when you get gynoclamastia, that's a side effect of steroids. It gives you tits. Bitch tits, man tits. You know, them little bubs. They be like little bubs at the end of their nipples. Okay. I just got big nipples. Okay. This ain't gyno. All right. One guy said, look how big your nips are. They're just big nips. And might be, maybe I pinch them too much. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I pinch them too much. I don't know. And teens under 19 also want those certain face procedures. They want them. So there are the upcoming customers. All right. Would you ever go under the knife for a chin or a jaw job? Jaw job? Is that jaw surgery or whatever? Is that something you'll do? Like if I ask a lady, would you get your butt done? They probably say yeah. Or would you get your tits done? They probably yeah. Not Minda. She got enough tits to give Jessica. You know what I mean? Shit. She got enough tit and one tit to give Jessica double D tits. She got enough tit meat and one tit to still have a D tit if she gave half of the tit to Jessica and Jessica had double D's. God damn it. Just messing. Okay. I know who watching Minda laughing. I know. Got to shout out Minda. So yeah, would you ever go under the line? Let me know. Go under the knife to do a jaw job or a nose rhinoplasty is crazy. Okay. We're gonna get on up out of here. I think we pretty much talked about it. So if you want to look up looks maxing, I say do that. If you're a guy who is self-conscious about how they look. So now, my opinion on looks max, I say it sounds very dangerous when you go to the hard max. Okay, but definitely get your soft max on. Okay, hit the gym. Like I said, you can't look like a man without lifting some weights or doing some exercises. The exercises I recommend if you want to look more aesthetic for the ladies or just for yourself or fit your clothes way better, squats, pull-ups, push-ups, those three right there. Do as much as you can. for real. It's body weight stuff. You can't really hurt yourself lifting your body weight. All right, so when you do it until you can't do it no more, then you know you're done. Squat till you can't squat no more. Okay, do push-ups till you can't. It's one set. That's all I do. It might take you about to do push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. It might take you 5 minutes. Okay, so let's say you're just starting out. You probably can't even do 30 push-ups, but you do 50 because you did 10, rested 30 seconds to a minute, 10, that's how you did it. You knocked them out 10 by 10. Okay, so you did 50. Okay, pull-ups, you probably, and if you're just starting out with pull-ups, you probably only can do like 3. Okay, sure. So boom. Now push it to like 4. Hop down, rest a second, jump up there again, try to do 3 more. You probably only be able to do 2 or 1. Okay, so as you get better, you're going to do more. So if I only can do 4 pull-ups, when I get to 8 and it's popping, I know it's working. When I get to 8 now, I know I've been putting in some work. Okay, squats till you can't squat no more. Okay, that's how you do it. So if you want an aesthetic body, push-ups, pull-ups, squats. Put your lotion on, fellas. Lotion isn't for just ladies. It's for us. We need to have soft skin also. Don't listen to no bitch that say, I like when my man hands rough. You're not gonna like it when they rubbing over your body or he stick a finger up in you and it's a callus on it. Okay, shit. You want some rough hands. Like my hands sound rough, but they're soft if I touch you. Okay, I put lotion on. Okay, so hand lotion for your hands, body lotion for your body, face lotion for your face, foot lotion for your feet. Okay, clean your fucking toenails, wash your body. All right, 1 shower each day. Everybody say I'll take 2. Well, you dirty as fuck. If you gotta take 2 showers, I know. I take 1 at the end of the day because it's the end of the day. Go to sleep, wake up, I'm still fresh. I didn't do nothing. You was sweating all night. No, you be sweating all night. I'll be warm. I'm not sweating, okay? Shoot. And even if I was, it's still a clean sweat. Not like I'm working out. It ain't like my shirt is drenched. Like I work out. And if my shirt is drenched, that means all the water and salts are on my skin now, okay? And now I should wash this off before somebody playing with my nipples, okay? You should wash them off. So then going to sleep, you know what I mean? So you might have got something that night. You probably should wipe that off when you wake up in the morning before you go to sleep. But other than that, you're not drenching your bed. If you are, I say call a medical professional. But take a shower every day. Put your all your hygiene stuff on a shower caddy in your shower. Knock it out while you're in the shower, so you ain't gotta worry about it. I also recommend if you do got a girlfriend or somebody, you let them know by show. Let them know by showing them how clean you are, how much you like. I'm talking about scrape your feet in front of that bitch. Okay, scrape your feet. Let her see you in there in your cuticles. Okay, let her see. Let her know. Cause just one time not smelling well, now you a stinky motherfucker. Tell you that right now. So you gotta eliminate all doubts of your cleanliness when you're with a lady. I'm just saying that. So she gonna see you put on all your lotions, all your potions, clip your nails, scrape your feet. You know what I mean? Shit. Q-tip. I don't give a fuck if it's a sugar daddy sitting on the end of that motherfucker. She should see it. Okay? They're clean now. Okay, this is the end of the day. When I wake up in the morning, they're gonna be clean again. I'm Q-tip again. And when you wake up in the morning, wipe your face off. You know what I mean? Wipe your neck off. Okay. You don't gotta brush your teeth. Just brush your teeth before you went to sleep. Waking up, brushing your teeth for it. Okay? You want to, I guess. Well, I wake up, my breath don't stink. Because I brushed my teeth before I went to sleep. That's the whole point of fucking toothbrush and toothpaste. God damn it. What else? Hair. Make sure it's always nice. Okay? Make sure you have some. If you don't have some hair, get some. That's the only hard maxim I'll say. If you got to get a follicle transplant, go do it, nigga. Because no hair is crazy. You know what I mean? Shit, like why? Yeah, why? There's too much technology out here for you to be really bald in real life. Okay. What else? There you go. Shit. Go to the gym. Take a fucking shower. Take care of your skin. Brush your teeth. Put all that stuff in the shower on the shower caddy so you're doing it when you actually in clean mode. Scrape your feet. Wash your hair. Get 3 hairdos that you like. Rotate between them. Okay? So. Well, what you got coming up, Prez? Well, don't mind if I tell you. Prez, I have the Paint and Puff coming up. Somebody said it said ladies only on the flyer. I didn't put ladies only. That was crazy, but okay. But it is on the next one. Paint and Puff is April 18th. It's a 420 party, but I didn't call it a 420 because it's April 18th. All right, so April 18th is the Paint and Puff. $60. It's only 20 spots. I like small parties, like small events, so I can cater to everybody appropriately. Okay, so get your spots. They're $60. Painting and puffing. I always do it well. You leave with a goodie bag. Lots of goodies when you get here. When I say goodies, it's all infused. Everything got weed in it, always. Okay, so and as always, you come get your body right at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. We always get a free onion. Downer, okay, from Minda. Okay, and if you need a character, go ahead and hit up Pop-Up Party Pals. We got over 50 characters for your birthday parties, your family get-togethers, your corporate events. Hit us up. We're on Facebook. And it is Monday, so next time you see me, it'll be on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock for another episode of Girl Talk. And then I'll come back here on Thursday at 10 o'clock for another episode of Morning Ninjas Reacts. Minna says she did say it. Thank you. I'm going to get back to them reaction videos. I got some loaded up in the chamber. I just was trying to edit them, but I need to just go ahead and do them live. I like that. I need to do them live and kick them out because I don't got time to edit. I'm too busy of a guy. This is a team thing. I don't have a team for a Real Ninjas podcast. Okay, definitely got Cornbread is a good co-host. But that's his job. He co-hosts. That's what he does. Okay. I'm putting together the platform. I'm making sure all the content is right. Everything you see here is carefully manicured and purposely. I've got a bar. Who the fuck has a bar for their podcast? Slushy machine, microwave, bar, signs. I'm gonna put more up, okay? I'm a busy guy, okay? So I'm trying to step it up. This is the best podcast in town. We do have good shows, okay? I don't know why I went on that tangent, but when you go 7 days in a row, it brings right back around to the day. So join us next Monday at 8:30 for another episode of A Real Ninjas Podcast. All right. We're going to end it with my new intro. Hold on. And as always, you come get, hold on. And if you want to donate, there's a cash out scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead, send me like $5. Say Praise, doing a great job. Keep up the good work. And I'm trying to make sure I got everything out. What else? I think that's about it. All right. So join us next week and get Ninja started up. Well, hold on. Shit, I pushed buttons and they didn't work. Let's go.
认真的忍者已经到。